Executive coach Linda Johnson knows she has a challenging 3 months coming up. More specifically, she's asking how to keep her business strong when she knows so many personal things are going to demand her attention. The perspective I offered her will keep her business safe in the short term and then come back stronger after the challenging season. Here's what I said. I have a specific recommendation for you given everything you just said. By the way, Linda, I'm happy that you're swimming. I remember when you weren't swimming. And I remember when you said, I need to swim. That was a no card thing. It was a no card thing. And so now, right, swimming is a part of what keeps you healthy in more than one way, right? Good man, listen. So if that part breaks, it all goes down the drain. Okay, back to the core thing. Linda, the perspective I'd like to offer you is get through the summer as best you can. There are things you know you have to do during the summer. You just laid them out, right? There are dates, right? The calendar event. There are things you have to do. And so what I'm saying is do them. My point of view is do them. As cleanly, as simply, as healthily, not a word, as you possibly can. So somewhere in there, one of the dates is curl up in the fetal position, right? What triggered for me was when you said you're doing someone's keynote, and so I went, ooh, somebody should record that. Is that keynote in person or is it virtual?
Virtual.
Virtual, great. So then it's on a Zoom line, I imagine, right? Because Zoom is what we use.
Yeah.
Okay. So if it's Zoom, there's a record button. It doesn't matter what platform it is. There's always a record button. So please make sure that you ask your host in advance if you can get a copy of that recording.
Absolutely.
You must get a copy of the recording. Like everything else I'm saying is kind of like for fun. You must get a copy of that recording. Okay. If you're nodding as I'm talking, so this is making sense to you.
Oh,
If and as that makes sense, please overlay that perspective to everything else you just said you have to do. So we're agreeing for the keynote, you must get a copy of that recording. So then you're going to do the event with the fellow executive coaches. You must get a copy of that recording. You're going to go swimming, like you said. You must get a copy of that recording. I forgot what the other items are. You in the fetal position, as you lay on the bed, about to take that, have your granddaughter come take a picture and then go away. You must get a copy of that recording. I'm trying to show you that, because at the end of this 12 weeks, how much content you're going to have. Don't get confused by the word content. How much record keeping you're going to have of how much work you've just done. So that you can take those records and those become assets that you can use when it's time to go heavy and start doing biz development again, client acquisition again. There's all these documented stories you're going to have. So then somebody in your world must be responsible for getting those copies. It can't be you, because you're the one doing all the heavy lifting. So is there a granddaughter who's at least teenage years old that you can bring with you? Is there a friend that is 20-ish years old you can bring along with you? Their only job is to record every grown-up thing you're doing over the next 12 weeks. Ensure that there is a recording, a video or a picture. Again, fast forward to the end, because at the end of 12 weeks, you'll have an entire body of work of how much water you've been carrying the last 12 weeks. And how that this is show not tell. So by the time when it's time to start telling, you can show, no, I took a nap, like I'm saying you should do. Yeah, I took one. Swimming, you should have balance. Yeah, I got balance too. I swim. Here, pictures. I did the keynote stuff because I'm smart like everybody else. I got an audience that wants to hear what I have to say. You'll have proof of all these things. So these next 12 weeks will allow you to intentionally create a body of proof. Your job is to work. Granddaughter's job is to record. What you think?